artist, Burton Gray, founder and creator of Living Art. My goal is to make digital art into fine art. Originally, I was an oil painter, and I loved oil painting. Oil painting is great because there's nearly unlimited potential. You can go wherever your imagination takes you. The one downside is there are physical limitations. About 10 years ago, as the technology evolved to the point where the RAM and the speed of the computers were fast enough that you could work on large files, I started photographing my oil paintings. I would start digitally painting comps behind those oil paintings to try new things, and it was very interesting and very liberating. But the most liberating factor was that once I discovered that I no longer needed the oil painting, that all the exciting element of image making was possible now. So I made the switch to digital. For the past 8-9 years, I've been experimenting, and I've developed a process that I call Living Art, which utilizes all the best potentials of digital painting incorporated into one new process of image making. I can push and pull and experiment endlessly. I can make correct mistakes, undo mistakes, take risks without fear. It's like unlocking a new, completely open universe that does not exist in the physical world, just like imagination. I make an image just like an oil painting. I start off by laying down a color, I paint my image, but instead of calling it done, a few months later, I'll come back to it and re-explore the concepts I'm dealing with. And the image will evolve to my new view on the subject matter or original concept. It's interesting even on the short term, but what's really exciting is the more I work with the image and the older I get and the longer I live with the image, the more it changes and I can see an arc. It's living art. It lives with me, it evolves with me, and it dies with me. At any step, it's an interesting painting. But taken as a whole, it's a whole new way to experience art, a new way to make art, a new way to propagate art, and ultimately with digital printing technology, a new way to sell art. The potential of the new technologies is making it possible for art to be bigger, better, more interesting, and what this will lead to is anyone who so desires can surround themselves with incredible, arresting imagery that just dazzles their eyes and entertains their mind and will make it a joy to go home in the evening and sit in their living room. Living rooms will become the new galleries. Eyes are the window into the soul. In my Animal series, I paint portraits of animals and I infuse them with the spirit of people I've known in my life, such as Aline the monkey, which is an ode to my grandmother, and Holly the white cow, which came from my feelings about my dead grandfather. My Sad Robot series is a depiction of humanoid forms that want to reach out and touch a world that they cannot feel. An exemplary example of the Gray aesthetic is my Incarnation series, where I bring popular icons to life by melding dark yet whimsical imagery to create a new singular form unseen or experienced in the visual world. This is the very nature of Gray. The snake and the bee references are emblematic of the darkness and the subliminal world of my fictional lady. And in the positive side, she dreams of lackadaisically sitting by the ocean as a mermaid, or the warm sunshine licking her face. Sunshine, ocean currents, wet grass, cotton dress, melded with dark symbols, a serpent, a stinging bee, a disdainful eye, and a dark abyss. These museum quality productions of my digital paintings are always signed, double dated, and thumbprinted. The evolution date is the date and time the master file is last saved. The creation date is the date the ultrachrome print of my work is produced, and the thumbprint authenticates the work as being made by the hand of the artist, me, Burton Gray.